What do we, what do we call it? Hello. Max Art just followed. Okay. No, they didn't, because it's a test notification. Nice. Alright, we're good. Let's crack on. We got some excellent connections going on here, which is a good sign. I feel like my voice compressor, I feel like something really weird's going on here with the effects. We've got this enhance, we've got this threshold, blah 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 blah. Turn the threshold down. Okay, it does sound a little bit better. Enhance. Okay, we're good. Alright. Done. Stream info updated. Great success. Let's go. Right, we got YouTube up and running. That looks good at the moment. Cool. Good stuff. And we're actually showing something on the screen which I want, which is good. Now I need to, what should I call you? Right, we need to go Sir Wizard. No, we need to go Mess Wizard. Master Mess. There we go. What are you into, Master Mess? Coding and developing, writing and content creation, design and creativity. Yeah, let's go. Internal server error. Good start. Great start. Claude 3.7 Sonic. Fastest model updates at Claude Pro. So, what I wonder is, you know, how much does this cost? What? $373.91 up front. See, that's what you get, right? We're going to go to chat as well. Chat.openai.com. I'm going to log in here with the mess. Back at it, Master Mess. Yeah, let's go. Okay, this is good. Alright, so we got a bunch of AIs that we can use. Now, does Firefox have move to start? What does that mean? Oh, I know. Does it have grouping tabs? Like, can you group things together or not? Maybe not. This is the problem. I don't use Firefox, so I've been against it for so long, but I don't know why, because it's actually quite a good browser. So let's go group tabs in Firefox. How about that? Firefox. Go change the Firefox layout and drag the icon for STG up top. You can create tab groups directly from the tab bar. Give it a name and color. Can you now? Well, I didn't see that. Close to, reopen. See, I'm not going crazy, am I? You can pin them. What about grouping them? Maybe you got to turn it on. Oh. Tabs. Oh. Browser layout. Show sidebar. Quickly access. Blah, blah, blah. I don't think so. Maybe I should read into these a little bit more before I go and make a call on this. Because extensions are better than Chrome's, try Panorama View. I'm starting to see the answer is no. It was called Panorama. It was removed and moved to an extension due to a lack of usage. Okay. Panorama. Alright, I guess we look for that. Let's go.
I want max users. There we go. So, what I would like is to be able to actually see those in the address bar up the top. So, ooh, dark theme. Yes, please. Close the pop-up window after selecting a tab. So, like, it's definitely not as nice as Chrome's tab groups. What is this? This is crazy. I don't like it. Group. Manage groups. AI assist. Back to group. Okay, I don't get this workflow actually. I mean, maybe I'm just being blind. Maybe I've just gotta create a new group. Okay, what do we call that one? General. General. Okay, there's no easy way to switch between groups from up here, eh? How about we show... Oh, we'll keep the bookmarks toolbar. That could... Alrighty, let's go. So, who are we going to ask what here? We're going to go... We've got to research some... We've got to research... Maybe I should make a research group, because that feels right. Okay, so we're going to go... Let's look up a bit about microservices, right? And what they kind of run on. Zoom in a little bit. 150 looks good on the stream. Okay, what is meant by microservices? Yada yada yada. Okay, I get what they are. I just want to know how are they implemented. Like microservices. Like what do they run on? Cloud environments, containers, container orchestrator, Kubernetes, even on-premises servers or bare metal. So, do microservices run on normal web servers? I mean, we've got to start simple, right? A web server could be used to serve a single microservice or could be shared among several. The web server is responsible for directing it and returning a response to the client. Yep. Okay, so my concept. Now I need to see if I've actually got a drawing. Oh my gosh, my desk is a mess, you could say. To do something about that. Get out the drawing tablet. Here on working area. Looks good. We'll go full area. Better. Okay, so now in theory I should have pins. Wish there were a lot more features to this. I'm not like... I love it, I think it's great that we can use this, but it's just not quite there. But anyway, so I've already lost my train of thought. So what are some, what are some good stacks to fastest micro service? You know what, like Caddy actually communicate using RPC, remote procedure calls. Causes a procedure to execute in a different address space. It allows a program on one computer to call a procedure on another as for a local call. Okay, so interesting. Python microservices. Each microservice should have its own web server. Echo, fast and unfancy HTTP server framework for Go. Up to 10 times faster than the rest. Fast API. I was reading about that as well. Let's look that up. Fast API. Modern web framework. Oh, no. Full stack. Modern web app template using fast API React. Oh god, Docker, no. Not what I want. I want this to be like stupidly simple. Okay, so I think I remember what I was going to draw now. I'm going to draw a flow. So we got like Mr. Man needs a piece of information. He Mr. Person wants some info. So he goes to the phone book. He goes to the directory. He goes to the yellow. Which is a service directory. We have like, what does he want some info? Maybe he wants some info about what's a good example here? He wants some info about how much should I just do a really dumb one, like about where Mr. Person. I think of an example here, like, I mean, maybe he wants to book an event. Wants to book okay, so he goes to the yellow pages, the service directory. But this is like his intent. Yes. We'll see if any of this stuff actually gets useful in the end. So we go to the service directory and we see here we've got a bunch of stuff in the service directory. We've got things about places. We've got things about invoices. We've got things about stock. We've got things about scheduling, and we've got things about maybe like we could call that scheduling and booking, let's say, and maybe like messages, mail. The service directory tells him the address of the office for that service. I don't know why this graphics tablet pen is quite hard on my wrist. I don't know. Anyway, places, invoice stock, blah 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 blah. Service directory tells him the address of the office for that service. So he's probably so that would be like dot dot dot, maybe go to maybe we got like page 69 there or something like that, right? Then going to the services page, he finds all the info he needs to contact them. there a way I can use like hand mode as a shortcut? I don't think so. I had some of these things lined up. I did. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, beautiful. Okay, good. So basically we have a nice little like nice terrible. Yep. They've got like a cool fancy revolving door detail. So basically he goes there and it's like open hours. And more importantly, we've got things like security requirements, like valid passport, proof of data, ownership, love my straight lines, they're great. Practice. Yeah. Open hours, 24/7, 99% of the time. We're talking like maybe like a 0.2 second turnaround. Still not used to drawing with a freaking stretch. Is there, can I zoom at all? Is it, turn that off. Okay, so we got events there, right? No bad song. I think there's DMCA free. I didn't actually check that. Pretty sure it is. Oh dear. How do I get better at knowing which direction is straight line? It's probably just the orientation. I got my ring tablet out. I'm not really sitting up straight here. Okay. Yeah, that actually helps quite a bit. Go figure. Cool. We really don't need Restreamer running actually. So, okay, that's great and all. I even do a hand option. Grab the canvas. Oh. So we've got the service directory thing. He's like, now. Oh no. Passport. Better go to the security office. I really got to sort out this and Huey on. Let's go to press keys. None of these are set up. Oh, it's okay. I've got the soft keys. Maybe I should do that one as bullshit. Alt A. Jeepers. I need to know what the actual shortcut is first. H. Go. Yep. All right. That's fair enough. Keep it simple. H. Oh, okay. This. So how do you? Okay. Look outside, and it's good. We should be sorted for dragging with the hand. So right, what he does now is goes to the security office. Goes to the security office, which is going to be this like gigantic office building kind of thing that it's looking up into. I don't know why I'm trying to be artistic with this, but you know, it's a bit of fun. He goes to this office, which basically its logo is going to be this giant, like, padlock system. And he goes in there to get his passport. Now what are we going to have to show this? We're going to have like a desk of some sort, but we're going to have like queues and queues for So a bit of a dystopian wait for the office. Have your papers ready. Shows is no look. We're gonna use pronouns here. We're gonna go for it. You know, because why not? Shows their papers, and finally. It's yeah. What are we gonna call this? Why is Twitch coming up as unstable bitrate? What is going on here? I don't know why. Doesn't seem that bad. I mean, really, I'm just describing general kind of software flow right now. This is nothing new. So, but I guess it's something I can refer back to. Later on when I'm trying to make sense of some of the decisions I've made. Expires in 1 hour, blah blah blah, right? So we have all this sort of stuff here. Basically gets his pass. Alright. So now, how are we going here? Mr. Person wants to book an event. He goes to the yellow pages, the service directory. He looks up the office for that service, scheduling and booking, which is on page 69. He goes to the services page and he finds all the info he needs. Open hours, 2-second turnaround. Security requirements, we need a valid passport and data ownership. Oh no, he needs a passport, he says. So, go to the security office. Shows the papers, gets passport. So another analogy with this part, I guess, is we could say, like, only certain verified papers are trusted, right? E.g. encrypted with a key. They get their pass, and now after they've got their pass, they're going to move on they walk to the office of scheduling events. I don't know what. Okay, thinking perhaps I can make it look like they're walking. Down the street, right? Okay. I say practice makes perfect, right? Looking around like it's dollars be stock maybe. Or do we want kind of like boxes all over the street? Sidewalk racks and sidewalk stuff. Oh, the building's crying because it's... I don't know why the scene is so dystopian all of a sudden. Wouldn't be dystopian without a dumpster out the back, would it? That'll do. This could be like clothing. Cool. Alright. That'll do for that. Right, so we're going towards Event Towers here down the end of the road. A little. So when he gets to event towers, he gets to the door. I'm gonna go for like a don't know what that is. Get rid of it. Peppers? Papers, please. We hand over our papers. Okay, so we hand over our papers, we handed back a request for info form. So this is the pro form stuff. Okay, so Mr. Person wants to book an event. That's their intent of coming to the city. He goes to the yellow pages, the service directory. He tells them the address of where to find the office of scheduling and booking. Page 69 here, and finds out they're open 24/7, 99% of the time, with a 0.2-second turnaround on average. Security requirements: we've got a valid passport, proof of data ownership. To get in, oh no, he needs a passport, so we go to the security office, queue up there for hours, hand over our papers, which are only certain verified papers that are allowed, like certificates and so on. And that way the security office can hand us a pass, a temporary, untrusted, expires in 1 hour limited visa pass for the services. Now we walk into town and we go to the, we're looking for the building, events building here, but what we see now is event towers. Looks like that's a detail I forgot to write down. So it looks like they've grown a bit. Looks like they've grown a bit. Must be. That's a bit of a bad analogy because this is like vertical scale. The skyscraper must be a popular. Must be a popular service. And then from there, get the angry guy at the gate who asks us to hand our papers over. Why is this button not working all of a sudden? Zoom. Anyway, so papers please. Request for info. I think at this point, you've got to show him like, trying to fill out this. You fill out. Fill out the info request form. And submit. I'd like to book for 12 p.m. on 3rd. Of okay, so at this point, I don't know. So at this point, we realize we didn't it was clearly indicated on the form. After several more stops, Further info unauthorized. We submit our form and yeah, we submit our form in No. In B. Okay, so after that, maybe and then try again, please. Oh, yeah, okay, these are way too big down here. What have I done here? Select all. Zip. Gosh. What? Again, Liz. Another day. Shrink this one down to 2. Cool. Can't even read my writing in that. That's a little bit too atrocious for me, I think. I have to get off the save all box. Much better. Okay. Got ourselves a little story here for the data flow of this civil architecture. Particularly civil, it's kicking people out of town, but you know what? This guy wasn't authorized. That's how it should be. Okay, let's go. Oh, that's politically, I don't want to go down that road. Perhaps we should be more helpful to him. The main components that we're looking at here are I think we already had this in the ChatGPT thing. A story making a booking. So looking at this in a different way, it's almost like you could query the service directly. Maybe? I still feel like that's dangerous though. You'd want some kind of restriction on being able to query the service, because otherwise it would just get completely spammed. But there would be a security requirement to look into the service directory as well. Perhaps. I mean, APIs. So, alright, let's go, let's ask. If we can ask AI for any help on this. Because, like, did we get our passport first before approaching the service directory even? Maybe we get our passport. We have a passport, but we don't have a visa. Maybe that's what it's like. So I'll draw in some extra notes here. Note. Need a need an accepted passport to even look at the service directory. Yeah. So perhaps what this is this is a service directory is a service itself. It proxies info from the services themselves. Proxied back. That way the services don't need to worry about implementing the security on that endpoint. That makes sense. I kind of like that actually. This is trusted. SD is a trusted service in this city, at least for reporting service info. So oh no, I need a what we're gonna what we might change this analogy to is more like a visa. He's already got a passport. We're gonna say needs a visa instead, right? Finally gets here. Temporary visitor's visa. So he takes that. Papers, please. Hand over our papers. So we require any fourth be able so I wonder then if like perhaps these forms are actually numbered. Uniquely numbered request form. And then maybe what could happen here is get like And so like in this case, what we're saying is every request is archived. So what about the response? Not the full data, but perhaps maybe like data evolving over time. Tricky one. I mean, in theory, we could have the current version of the data and just the diff history, so we could imply the history from the diffs. Time machine of data. Oh, I went right to left. Just felt right at the time. It felt right. Every request is archived. Right, so now we're getting sort of an idea of the main systems that live in this architecture. The main systems of civic service architecture, CivArch. We've got the core systems that keep city running. Think of them in the analogy to the government departments, and the government and civil departments. Like police, embassy, archive, library, news channels, etc. Okay, so first of all, we're going to have the passport office. Just list them out first, then we can flesh these out afterwards. We're going to have the passport office, we're going to have the we'll call it the passport visa office. We'll call Another one, maybe the oh yeah, we need the service directory is probably actually like number one here. Request archives. We've got the data. What do we have? I'm actually look back at our beautiful little story, picture story here. So we have got I don't think there's much else than that, to be honest. We'll call it, maybe like we'll just call it the kind of like the what is this? The border security. So this is like firewall, the spam vector, the rate, global rate limiter, basic passport check, service directory. This is like, well, it is what it says on the tin. The services available and where to find them. Proxies, information from the services themselves. For example, opening hours, security requirements, and provide forms in advance of varying service, which will be customized pending passport holders visa. Issues, checks, passport, papers, for validity, to issue authorizations, access services. Yeah, I should. It makes sense because, like, I mean, this is more in line with real life, isn't it? You go through border security, then you go to get your visa. Issue authorizations to access services in the city. the information center of the city. The services available and where to find them, proxies, extended information, all the pointless stuff. We provide forms to be customized depending on the passport holder's visa. Service in itself to working closely with border security and the visa office to record every legally required be implemented by every service. Record every request made in the city. And basic details about the results of that request. Services themselves are encouraged to hold more data about requests and the data given if it makes sense to do so. But they are responsible for storing history of them. Okay. Technically, this is a service in itself. The only public-facing service. Robust. Get through. Further. Valid. So the services register with the visa their requirements for certain data access. The visa office can only issue authorizations that the services have told office about. So we'll call these like trusted services. The services trust that if the service directory is asking more information, they've authorized passport holder ready. Internally, city therefore the only way to get information in order to take load off valves. Takes load off the service themselves. Service it absolute trust office. City.